Okay, welcome to another LP, a detective mystery game with comic art. It's Vera Blanc, Full Moon. Having to record this online. Don't know what that means. Something to do with my audio. Anyway, ignore the email down there. Don't do anything with it. Now let's just go to options. Let's just see if there's anything. Yeah, window. We could change this for full screen if I wanted. Nah. Okay. Fine. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. So, this is basically almost like a text adventure. So let's get on with it, shall we? Some people complain I talk too much before starting the game. We'll read the introduction. New York, April 2005. I was gonna say 1995. At age 14. Oh, sorry. It's a woman. A Vera's voice. At age 14, I was looking forward to what the future had in store for me. As a child prodigy and recent university graduate, I was self-assured in my abilities. Life seemed to offer infinite possibilities, and opportunity after opportunity showed up at every corner. Suffice it to say, I was more than a little surprised when I was diagnosed with brain cancer 2 years later. Oh my god, how depressing. The doctors gave me no more than 6 months to live. But I didn't want to die. I couldn't die. Not when I barely started living. Tuh. I am Vera Blanc, daughter of the multi-millionaire stylist Emmanuel Blanc. I've lived a pretty luxurious life thanks to my father's wealth. He's one of the richest people on earth. You're right, never even heard of him. My mother? She was one of Russia's top models and died when I was only 2 years old. Don't worry, Vera. I won't rest until I find a solution. I don't want to die. There's still so many things I want to learn. So many things I want to do. Ooh, including sexual things. You won't. I give you my word. I won't let this happen again. Not to you. But the doctor said... Don't listen to them. I'm going to find a solution no matter what. I'll save you, Vera. My father has always been so resolute. You could say that success has been coded into his DNA. He always gets what he wants, from childhood onward. I regarded that as a fundamental truth. This time was no exception. Mr. Blanc, I'm afraid to inform you that I'm paying you a fortune, and all you can do is apologize. Do something! Sir, only a miracle can save your daughter. You know this. There's nothing more I can do for her. No! There has to be some other option. Vera's all I have left. Somewhere near Paris 2 years later. God, time goes quick. I don't know exactly what happened. My father never told me the details. All I remember is moving back into our house in Paris, where I underwent another procedure with a new team of medics. After the operation, I felt much better. Much better, indeed. But my post-operative life has not been without its share of complications. The medics left me a war in the future. They completely rewired my brain to function like a computer. Ouch. She's just kind of like a machine. Vera the machine. Languages, science, medicine, engineering. I could learn faster than any other person on Earth. Incredible, isn't it? Yet I'm still a dumb blonde. But that's nothing special compared to the other side effect. What's even more extraordinary is that as I soon recovered, I started to hear voices and hallucinate. Or rather, other people's thoughts. I can literally read other people's minds, or so I tell myself. It's a little like tuning into a radio, or plucking chickens in a factory. If I concentrate enough, I can hear what someone is thinking. The experience is almost as intimate as having them whisper their secrets into my ear. This doesn't mean I have full access to the anyone's thoughts. My range is limited to what they're thinking at the precise moment I read their mind. So she has a limited, very limited mind reading capability. She's a telepath, and she has a brain like a computer. Right. That's what we really wanted to know. In the beginning, I found it an amusing diversion. It's an easy way to kill time. God, how boring. But the fun didn't last for long. Nobody could withhold secrets from me. Not even Patrice. Who the fuck's Patrice? It's hard to have a relationship when you can read your partner's mind every hour of the day. I bet. One day, my father called me into his office. Vera, promise me something. What is it? You're scaring me. I haven't told anyone. Nobody knows I can read minds. What? I haven't said a thing. You just read my mind again, didn't you? Oh, how corny. I'm sorry. My dear, listen carefully. I'm sorry for my insistence, but... Can you imagine what would happen to you if anyone else were to find about the powers you hold? They wouldn't hesitate to abduct you, or hold you for ransom. They would treat you as a test subject and dissect you like an animal. Ugh. That's why nobody knows about your second special skill. Yes, I know. That's why I kept my mouth shut like a good dumb blonde. I never told Patrice a thing. Ooh. The guy I went out with who has such a girly name. He was probably French too. Good. Even my strictest collaborators only know about your incredible memory capacity. Father, I wanted to ask you. Can't you turn me back to normal? I don't like living like this. No, it's too dangerous. I'm sorry, but I can't risk you having another surgery. Why have this ability if I can't use it? I feel like I haven't contributed at all to this world. Useless. That's what I am. That's what you tell yourself. Don't speak such nonsense. You're my precious daughter. Useless isn't in the blank vocabulary. Success is. Vera, for what reason do you wish to use your powers? The greater good of humanity? Absolutely, why not? Money has never been an issue for us, so I don't need to work. I want to live my life doing something worthwhile. You gave me a second chance, and I don't want to waste it. Okay, so she was just talking about she doesn't want her special powers, and then suddenly she changes her mind and says, oh, I'm going to be God's gift to people and save the world and shit like that. It doesn't make sense. Alright, if that's what you want, give me a few days, I'll figure something out. Shortly after our Alright, sorry. I was supposed to be Vera, sorry. Shortly after our discussion, my father introduced me to someone. Ooh. Who wasn't a dumb blonde like me. You must be Vera Blanc, right? Pleased to meet you. Name's Brandon Mackey, private detective. In the beginning, I didn't understand why my father wanted me to help this guy. I mean, really, look at him. He's a douche. 32 years old. 32 years old, former FBI agent, very skilled at using a gun, not an ordinary detective. My specialty is impossible cases. Anything involving the supernatural, occult, paranormal. I'm there. Oh? Do you actually believe in the existence of supernatural phenomena? Well, duh. Let's just say that if they do, I want to find out. Emmanuel tells me you have an incredible IQ. Also mentioned you have some sort of sixth sense for solving mysteries. My father isn't exactly known for his sense of humor. Right. That's right, you're lucky to have me on your team. I'm far from your everyday commodity. I'm a blonde bimbo. And that's how it all started. I must admit, I'm more than a little scared and intrigued by this new job. Even though I haven't worked in my whole entire life and never had a job because Daddy pays for everything for me. And I don't need money. One thing is certain. My near-death experience has prepared me for every possible curveball the world has to throw. The sights, sounds, and people in this vast globe are out there waiting, and I don't plan to disappoint them. I'm going to strip off. I want to live every day like it's my last. Prologue. Somewhere near Paris. And I'm gonna have a break here so I can have a drink and stuff. See you in a minute. Okay, let's continue. Let's play with the minigames because they are interesting. Minigames enabled. If you find the game too difficult, you can try playing without them. Clues, day 1. Screech! And we did hear that. Alright, we've arrived at our destination. We've got God to thank for that. Again with the superstitions? What makes you say that? Shouldn't your incredibly high IQ tell you to drive slower? Both of you get out of the car. Oh, come on. Show some maturity. Aren't you an adult? By the way, I don't see why we have to take the train. It's simple. I hate airplanes. What? This was your decision then? I told your father that I okayed it. You lied? Calling it a lie is a little harsh. Come on, Vera, it only takes a few hours to reach Germany. You enter the train station. At these early hours, there isn't much activity left. Was it really necessary to depart at 5 a.m.? Absolutely. We'll make it in time for lunch. Sources say breakfast has been dethroned as the most important meal of the day. Ugh. Fill me in on the details. What is this case about anyway? Why are we going to Wolffuck? Wolffuck. What a name. To hunt a werewolf. Are you serious? You actually believe that nonsense? I believe in the check for about 3,000 euros, which I received in advance. The town mayor is very enthusiastic about our investigation. I see you're motivated by altruism. Altruism. You know, not everyone is born into wealth. You can't exactly afford goodwill, if you get my drift. Oh, shush. You might want to keep your lips sealed. This operation is top secret. What do you mean? Don't tell anyone where we're going or what we're supposed to investigate. Understood? As you wish, sir. Besides, I doubt anyone would believe the story. Yeah. You're probably right. You can now choose to read someone's mind first time. In this case, Brandon's. Reading minds can change the course of the story since you can acquire information that is otherwise unattainable. Remember that you can read minds as many times as you want. Mind reading involves two factors, target and time. You will often have to choose among several targets whose thoughts may or may not contain information pertinent to the investigation. Let's read his mind. Mind reading minigame will now commence. You have a limited number of attempts to discover what your target is thinking. Kirby thoughts knowing him. Click on the alphabet on top to uncover the lead-in phrase. As you uncover the letters, they'll become white. If you click an absent letter, you lose one attempt. When you lose all of the 3 attempts, you fail. Uncover the lead-in sentence to win the minigame, and the target's complete thought will be revealed. Okay, let's go. So we've got to find this sentence. Start with an E. The most words in English have got an ET or an A in them. Yep. He's calling a rum blum bimbo. In cryptology, these are the most used letters in the English alphabet. That's why I'm putting them on first. C and R. I think that's, and we'll just build up from here. Letter, tell, Vera. Try you. Try B. Better not. Better not tell Vera what I know about the success. That's quite an easy one. Better not tell Vera what I know about the werewolf for now. She might get scared and run away. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? God, that is a hot bloody drink. What? No, I told you everything. What do you know about this werewolf? Tread carefully. I will be more than happy to inform my father of your dishonesty. You know, it's not good to make Emmanuel angry. Ooh. Alright, you win. Listen, don't be scared, but there have been a series of murder victims with injuries resembling bite marks. Townsfolk think they were probably inflicted by a canine of some sort. You mean you decided to leave out the fact that we were investigating a series of murders? Did you think I was gonna run away? No, I just didn't want to worry you about getting killed by a werewolf. You know, we're not even sure that's what it is yet, or if it really is a series of murders. Could be one and they're exaggerating for effect. A little progress has been made in IDing the perp. Authorities suspect it's just the work of some serial killer having fun with werewolf makeup. Reinterpreting an urban legend, they say. And you? What do you think? I'm feeling kind of stumped. Despite my expertise, I've never seen a werewolf. German authorities are in the same position. New clue added, under general section, a werewolf. You just found your first clue. You can review your collected clues anytime by clicking the clue button on the right of the dialog box or pressing the C key. Well, we'll press the C key. It's easier. It's possible that the townspeople are just blowing it out of proportion and too superstitious. Ha. Thank you for the information. Well, I suppose we'll see for ourselves once we get there. Let's board the train now. We went to the train. Seated in front of you is a bald man reading today's newspaper. His attire suggests he's a businessman who does not seem interested in making eye contact. And on the other side, a charming brunette is smiling in your direction. She looks rather friendly. Try not to get distracted too much, Brandon? Huh? What? Sorry, I was checking luggage. You and Brandon sit down as the train slowly starts to course its way away from the station. Gotta have my mic up at that point. I can't believe that. So I read all that through and then I had my mic up. Sorry about that if it's affected the audio in any way. I don't understand why you don't like trains. You meet interesting people. The extra hours give you a chance to relax. I'd rather relax in the comfort of my bed during those extra hours. As for interesting people, look at the bald man. He's still reading the paper. Nothing seems amiss about him. Go back. Look at the brunette. As you turn to look at the woman, she greets you once more with a smile. Ooh. Let's read the bitch's mind. She's creepy. Read the bitch's mind. I wonder who they are. I wonder if they are. Success. I wonder if they're a couple. She looks much younger than him. Ooh. You smile back at her and she resumes her previous activity for the time being. Let's try to sleep. You rest your head against the window, eyes fluttering shut. The glass is cool to the touch. Unfortunately, your sleep is soon interrupted. Tickets, please. Here's mine. The other one belongs to the cutie next to me. Very funny, Brandon. Providing laughs is my side job. Oops. Something falls from Brandon's wallet and lands near your feet. You try to pick it up, but someone else gets it first. Brandon Mackey. Special private detective. As the brunette reads the contents of Brandon's business card aloud, the bald man raises his eyes in interest. I'm terribly sorry, miss. I'm Eva Baum. Pleased to meet you, Brandon. Here, take your business card. Ooh, do. Snot gonna come out his nose like pervy sage. What is his name? Jiraiya. Pervy moment. Thank you for your kindness. Here, keep one for yourself, just in case. You might need me someday. That's for fate to decide. Let's ignore them. You look out the window, lost in thought. Without looking, you can tell he was doing more than just chatting with Brandon. You accidentally cross gazes with Eva. Her smile seems blasted to her face. Oh my god. That's making me laugh. And this charming young lady is your girlfriend, Brandon. This young lady's name is Vera Blanc, and I am not his girlfriend. Brandon coughs. And there you go. I'm sure Eva is pleased to meet you too. Of course. Tension pervades the air. Eva gets back to talking with Brandon, and we get to see a bit of leg. What sort of detective are you, Brandon? Oh, just a regular one. Really? Not a special one, as it says on your business card. That's just a way to bring in more customers. And it works? Of course, you can't believe the number of chumps I met. Eva lowers her voice, looking at Brandon meaningfully. If I may be so bold, are you on a mission now? New clue added under character section, sorry, Eva Baum. Oh, no, just traveling. What a pity. I thought you came for the werewolf. What? You don't know? It's all over the news. This train's destination is Wolfact. Rumor has it that it's some sort of beast. It's killing people in that town. The Baldman's interest is again piqued. He continues looking at Brandon's direction. Brandon angles himself closer to Eva, his voice barely above a whisper. Just between you and me, I am going. Brandon seems ready to spill the beans. No time for mind reading. You need to keep your mission secret. Let's poke him! Poke. Your elbow, Brandon, breaking him out of his trance. Huh? Oh, pardon me, Brandon. I didn't see you there. It worked. Brandon realized he's about to reveal confidential information. From here on out, he clearly evades Eva's questions. After a few minutes, she stops talking. Disappointment clouds her features. I think that was supposed to be disappointment. You're now confident that Brandon will keep his mouth shut. You can take a walk if you'd like. Take a walk. Where are you going? I'm going for a walk. My body feels a little stiff. You walk for a while until you find an empty spot near a window in the train corridor. The Bavarian landscape is so beautiful, especially during the fall. With your mind refreshed, you decide to head back to your spot. Ouch. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted. Oh, it's you. Don't worry about it. Please, excuse me. It's a bald man who is sitting in front of you. He seems to be in a hurry. Is everything alright? Pardon? What do you mean? You look like you're in a hurry. I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, sorry for bothering you. Try to sleep. You find yourself drifting off to sleep. Time passes by in an instant. Struck by a strange sensation. It's unlike anything you've ever felt. It's God! Ah! Boy, that look on her face it is. A chill runs down your spine. What is this? What are your powers trying to suggest? Brandon? What's up? You don't look so hot. We need to get off the... Yeah. Ouch. The explosion completely demolishes the clothes and its passengers. Despite the train's derailment, the number of victims is surprisingly low. After a thorough investigation, the detonation squad discovers that bombers had only planted a plastic bomb in your coach. Oddly enough, the coach in question was practically empty. Its number of passengers amounted to little more than a hand's worth. Perhaps they wanted to minimize collateral damage. Vera will never know the bomber's true identity or their motive for wanting to kill her and Brandon. The end. Bad luck. Don't give up though. Play again and try and solve the case. Wrong decisions. Wrong decisions. How we can easily make them. Stay in a rut. Ooh. Join me next time for more Vera Blanc Full Moon, where we'll be making the right decision, thankfully. Hopefully. Hopefully. Till then, have a nice day.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe.